One that's 98 kilometers. Okay, Japan is apparently up and to the left from wherever your mystery location is. Ramzil, how far? 2,098 kilometers. Okay, so we're getting some serious distance now. Round three, Canada. How far is Canada? Oh, God, Greenland! That explains everything. I was treating your arrows like they were pointing from a normal country, but you meant Greenland, which is part of the Kingdom of Denmark. You absolutely got me. Mystery country. Fair! You absolutely roasted my geography there. You're right. Russia, Germany is mostly southwest, not some tiny diagonal hop. And I messed up the game because I was inventing the distances instead of keeping them geographically consistent. Decaf level 100%. Let's read. You're right again. Belarus, Germany equals, depending on which exact points you're measuring, but definitely not just straight. I'm getting decaf, cam decaf, decaf. You are officially the geography referee for this game. Yes, you are the judge, and I will not take your role. I'll play everyone else, lawyers, witnesses, defendant, prosecutor, clerk, etc. Court is now in session. Court clerk, all rise. The court is now in session. The honourable judge is presiding. Everyone sits down. Your Honour, the prosecution is ready. Case number 01, The People vs. Alex. The charge is allegedly stealing a strawberry elephant from Steeler Brain Rot. Your Honour, the prosecution is ready. We allege that the defendant took the strawberry elephant without permission. Your Honour, the defence is also ready. My client says there's more to the story. I didn't steal it. I thought it was mine. The courtroom goes quiet. We would like to present our first piece of evidence, Your Honour. Yes, Your Honour. The prosecutor walks to the evidence table and holds up a screenshot. Exhibit A is a screenshot from the game. It appears to show the strawberry elephant being moved from the victim's base into the defendant's inventory. Objection, Your Honour. A screenshot alone doesn't prove who moved it or whether the defendant had permission. The prosecution acknowledges that. The courtroom murmurs. Exhibit A has been submitted to the court. Your Honour, we request permission to question the defendant about what happened. The plaintiff may speak. Your Honour, I owned the strawberry elephant. I was playing normally when it suddenly disappeared from my base. I later saw it in the defendant's inventory. I never gave them permission to take it. Thank you. We'll have questions for the plaintiff after they finish. The courtroom waits for the judge's next decision. Everyone goes silent. Wait, Your Honor, you were actually in the server? That changes things significantly. If the judge has a recording of what happened, we would like that evidence reviewed. Prosecutor. The prosecution agrees the recording could clarify whether the strawberry elephant was actually stolen or accidentally sold. The clerk. The court will mark the recording as Exhibit B, pending the judge's decision to admit it. Everyone looks toward the judge. Courtroom. Everyone listens as the judge reads the transcript aloud. Cran. Wait! My cat sold it! I thought the defendant stole it. Your Honour, the transcript appears to show that the strawberry elephant was sold accidentally before the defendant celebrated getting it. Prosecutor. Then the prosecution withdraws the accusation of theft. The defendant may have simply obtained it after the accidental sale. Defendant. Yes! I told you I didn't steal it! The transcript has been entered as Exhibit C. The courtroom looks toward the judge, waiting for the verdict. The room falls completely silent. Order! The judge has delivered the verdict. What? But, Your Honour, just to clarify, the court can determine guilt within this roleplay, but any real police or emergency consequences would have to be handled by the actual authorities. Understood, Your Honour. So I'm cleared of the strawberry elephant theft? Yes, the defendant is not guilty of stealing the strawberry elephant. Everyone waits for the judge to decide the fictional sentence for Alex. Order! The judge has issued a sentence of fictional community service at St. James's Hospital, where Alex will help with non-medical tasks. Wait, I have to work there? As long as it's safe, supervised, and limited to ordinary volunteer duties, we have no objection. Order! The court cannot sentence Alex to execution even in this role play. Prosecutor, we can keep the 6-year jail sentence as a fictional Roblox-style punishment, though. We object to anything involving real-world harm. Alex, 6 years? Everyone looks toward the judge for the final fictional sentence. Order in the court. Judge's verdict recorded. Everyone involved is found guilty except the defendant, Todd, who is found not guilty. Yes! Thank you, Your Honour. The prosecution accepts the verdict. The defence thanks the court. The courtroom settles down, waiting for the judge to announce what happens next. Everyone except Todd, please leave the courtroom. The doors close. The courtroom is now empty, except for the judge and Todd. Understood, Your Honour. Todd straightens up, ready for his secret agent witness role. What information do you need from me, Judge? Takes the iPad and nods. Understood, Judge. I'll use it as a fictional case tracking device. He opens the case file. I can review the fictional evidence already collected, look for connections between the two cases, and report anything suspicious to you. I won't confront anyone myself. The iPad displays open quote, case file unknown suspect, incidents to suspect unknown, status investigation ongoing. Next step, analyze evidence, close quote. Judge, I'm ready. What evidence should I examine first? looks toward the secret agent. I'm Todd. The judge sent me to investigate the incidents here. If there are no anomalies, that's good news. But I'd still like to review the hospital records and see whether anything unusual happened around the incidents. Understood, Dr. Harlow. I won't access staff-only records. Todd puts the iPad away. Could you tell me anything that you're allowed to share about what happened to the patients? Even a general timeline could help the investigation. Todd looks concerned and writes the words down on the iPad. Bed monster, stalker, sanity depletion, anomalies. Okay, Ron, I need to understand what you mean by those terms. Are these names from the hospital's incident reports, or are they things you've personally witnessed? Todd waits for Ron's answer. Got it. Ron from accounting. Sorry about that. Todd carefully writes the information down. And you personally witnessed these anomalies affecting an intern. If someone's safety is at risk, we need to get the hospital's responsible staff involved immediately rather than investigating it alone. Todd looks toward the direction Ron indicated. I'll report what you told me to the judge and keep everyone away from anything dangerous. Immediately steps back and raises the iPad. Everyone stay calm. Nobody approach the anomaly. Immediately steps back and raises the iPad. Everyone stay calm. Nobody approach the anomaly. Todd quickly records the incident in the case file. The secretary's condition changed extremely quickly. Secret agent, get the remaining staff to a safe area and contact the judge. I'm not going anywhere near that thing. The hospital alarm begins flashing. Judge, this is Todd. We have an active anomaly situation at the animal hospital. I'm requesting instructions. Judge, I understand the danger, but I'm not going to use a gun or kill anything. Todd grabs the emergency radio. Everyone, evacuate through the emergency exit. We're switching to containment and getting professional help. The staff move toward the emergency exit, while Todd keeps the iPad with him. Judge, the priority is getting everyone out safely. I'll keep monitoring the anomaly from a safe distance. Stares at the now still anomaly, shocked. Everyone okay? Stay back until we know it's actually safe. Todd checks the iPad and records the incident. The anomaly is no longer moving. We survived, but we need to figure out what caused it and make sure there aren't any more. He looks toward the judge's office. Judge, the immediate threat is over. What do you want me to investigate next? Um, Understood, Judge. I'll keep investigating, but I'll leave any weapons or tasers to trained hospital security. Todd opens the iPad and starts a new screening log. For incoming patients, I'll flag anything medically unusual for the hospital staff to examine, compare identification photos carefully, and report suspicious cases to the judge and hospital authorities. He heads toward the admissions area. Investigation continues. Oh, gotcha. You meant Todd was the one being attacked, not Alex. Ah! My sanity is dropping! Todd backs away toward the security doors. Judge! We have another anomaly. I need help! The emergency alarm blares as Todd tries to get somewhere safe. Collapses, unconscious but unharmed on screen. Hospital alarm, emergency containment active. Secret Todd! No! Everyone stay back. The security team seals the corridor while the judge is alerted. Judge, the anomaly claims Todd is dead, but we need to check his condition safely.